Going. Oh, I think my camera's a little bit off, but this is my hand. I'm waving hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's show. My name's Andy. I'm a member of the community team here at 343, and today we get to talk to you guys a little bit about MCC Season 5. But of course, I'm not out here alone. I'm joined by a man who knows this stuff like the back of his hand. He is the expert, without a doubt. Tyler, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. It's good to see you. I'm glad to hop on and get to show off all the cool stuff for season 5.
Yeah, I know. As given that you're the one that typically spends the most time working directly with the pub team, it's pretty exciting to get a chance to just jump in here and actually start showing stuff off. And also, too, to that end, hello to everyone in chat. I see some big names out there. I see Ubernick. I see someone who's noticed that obviously both Tyler and I go to the same barber. Thank you guys all for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it. So before we get started, obviously MCC Season 5 is on the way. If you've been paying attention to what we've been saying out in the wild world of social media, you know it's just a scant 2 days away. It's arriving on the 27th. But before we get into that, Tyler, really quickly, I just wanted to check. We've got jump into chat and say, hey, everyone, here we go. Okay, everyone, let it be known, first of all, that when we make a title card that says we'll be right back, we mean it. Thank you for bearing with us. We had a quick technical difficulty. I don't want to say my camera was to blame, but my camera was to blame. So now that we're back here, really quickly, catching up with everyone really quick. We're here talking MCC Season 5. If you've been, again, paying attention to anything we've been talking about on the internet recently, there's a good chance you've seen us talking about all the exciting stuff on the way. But again, before we got started, hello, everyone, we're back. Yes, before we get started, obviously, we're still in the midst of Season 4.
Yes,
Now,
we are.
we've got a few things that are up for grabs, Tyler. What are some of the seasonal challenges people should make sure that they don't, I guess, let slip through their fingers when it comes to Season 4?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of different seasonal challenges that you can complete that'll give you larger season point rewards. But we also have two weapon skins that are up for grabs. So if you reach rank 15 and rank 25 in squad battle before the season ends, you will unlock a couple really cool pieces of unique customization content. So,
Yeah, it's nice too. So there's the one. Sorry, your camera also is frozen, by the way. I should just give you a heads up. So it's all on me. So you're gonna be in the background, but it's the sniper rifle skin and one more thing. Sorry, I totally. I missed it.
we've got a battle rifle skin and
Mhm.
a DMR skin that players will be able to unlock.
Perfect. Okay, so for those of you out there, obviously we've got just a less than 48 hours, I think, until Season 5 is officially here. You got a
Yep.
little bit more time to pick up those Season 4 rewards before they arrived. Tyler, welcome back. Sorry. Thank you, everyone. The I don't know. I don't want to again say it's my camera getting in there mixing stuff up, but
Working
I've
from
been
home is hard, man.
yeah, true.
It's like this. We don't have the T3 connections like at RTC.
Oh my God, T3. That's a reference I've not. That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. Obviously, now we've got Season 5 on the horizon. We've got a lot of stuff to show you guys, or rather, a lot of stuff to come with that season, and we've got a good chunk of stuff, rather, to show you guys today. So let's go ahead and start at the MCC level really quickly. We've got some new nameplates and stuff on the way, I think, at that level. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we've got God, what is it? It's over 100 pieces of content that are coming in this season. So
Yeah.
it is a full 100 tier season. We have nameplates. We have 80 plus unique armor pieces that players can get and equip. We have one unique vehicle skin, so called
That's
Hazard
right.
Bay on the
Yeah.
Mongoose in Halo 3, which we're actually going to see here in just a second. But we've got all that stuff coming. And then, yeah, nameplates, weapon skins.
Yeah, and I
vehicle
think
skins.
oh, sorry. One of the cool things I think too about the nameplates as well is we've got some timed ones. So for those of you that were around for 117 day, congratulations. No other Spartans will be wielding that same nameplate, but there's a couple more I think for is it Black History Month and Women's History Month?
Yeah, we have two. We have those two coming. And those are events where players can during the month of February and the month of March. If you log in, you'll be able to earn either of those nameplates in the respective months. So we also have on the seasonal challenge side, we have we have a couple really cool nameplates that are coming in there, and the mongoose skin and a vehicle or the weapon skin. So
yeah, so no matter where you want to go ahead and intimidate your opponents, even if it's in the pregame lobby, there's going to be plenty of new options for you to go ahead and pick from, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, perfect. So obviously too, I'm seeing some chatters. I'm seeing people asking about the armor sets. So let's go ahead and start right off at the top at Halo 3. Halo 3 is bringing with it a bunch of new armor sets from Halo Online. Tyler, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I mean, we've over the past couple of years, we've heard a lot of feedback from players about wanting new content in MCC. And one of the pillars of that has been players who loved Halo Online. And I mean, from everything under the sun, including armors, maps, all sorts of different stuff. For this season, we are focusing on bringing a ton of the armor sets into MCC, specifically for Halo 3. So a lot of this season is focused on those armor unlocks.
Mm-hmm. And so if anyone's in the game right now, obviously they have a way of jumping in and being able to actually check them out. But Tyler and I are actually in the build right now, and we actually have a couple of armor sets that we have a chance to show off. Let's see, if we go to my camera really quickly, my in-game shot, we can go ahead and take a quick look. For starters, at Tyler. Now, Tyler, you've got a whole everything that you're rocking right now is basically brand new. Can you let's go ahead and start right off the top. Let's look at your armor set. So this is the tanker, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. So this is full from top to bottom, the tanker armor set. I'm gonna do a slow turn.
Slow mo. Yeah, that's a steady on hand right there.
So we've got shoulders, knee pads, arms, chest, helmet, everything from top to bottom is slayed out in the tanker.
Looking so good. Is that a new skin on your Covey carbine that I'm spotting right now?
Yes, it is. So these weapon skins for both the battle rifle and the carbine are two new weapon skins that you're going to be able to check out this season. So it's pretty. I mean, the sheer amount of content that's coming out with it is pretty awesome. So there's a lot of things that we're not showing off today that people will be able to go in and take a look at in the coming days ahead when it drops.
Yeah, and so let's see. We've got the whole tanker setup. Before we go ahead and show off, I see some people that may have noticed the slick mongoose that Postums rode in on.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the seasonal challenges that you'll be able to unlock, and so you can create. I'm looking at you, Decane. A fleet.
It's like you just ran away from me, man. That's what a tease.
A fleet of mongoose that are decked out in hazard pay. So.
Yeah, and this is one of the special seasonal challenges too, in particular, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you think well, anyway, people will be able to figure out how to get it here shortly. But also too, actually, if we can swap over to Kyler's camera, I've got the air assault set on as well. So one of the new armor sets available as well, in addition to the tanker that Tyler's got, is I'm out there wearing the air assault right now, top to bottom. So this is another one of those Halo Online sets. This is, I think, Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like it's basically everything. It's helmet, it's chest piece, it's arms, it's legs, right?
Top to bottom. So we actually one cool thing that came out today is there's actually a blog that came out. Grim Brother 1 put out the cannon fodder that actually dives into the lore of every single one of the new pieces of armor that's coming into MCC.
Yeah, I gotta say, of all the blogs that I've read early, that's one of the ones I've had the most fun going through, honestly. Everyone should check it out because it's really neat just like how much detail they've gone into all of these new armor sets and the place that they, now occupy in Halo canon.
Yeah, no, I will not be the first person to say that I know a ton about the lore. Like, he is by far the most intellectual and knowledgeable person about lore that I've met, and just the detail that's gone in his blog over each piece is awesome to read. So
yeah, it's a ton of fun. So, all right, we obviously have had a chance to take a look at some of this in-game Halo 3 stuff. And again, one of the neat pieces, pardon me, about this, I've been thinking about pizza. I can't pretend I haven't. uh, is that this is obviously too a big request from the community. Like the Halo Online project is one that even I as a bit of a cursory Halo fan have known about for quite a while, but to see it finally manifest here in game is pretty interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that process while we maybe in the background swap over to check out the other stuff?
Yeah, so a lot of the feedback that we've received about it was that players loved the content,
Mhm.
and so I mean, it took the way that Halo Online was built compared to the way Halo 3 was built was a little bit different. So the armors coming over took a little bit of changing to get it to work in MCC.
Mhm.
And I mean, the process has been like they've been investigating and looking at it for I don't even know how long at this point. But they
Yeah.
finally were able to go in and get it functional in Halo 3, get it working. And we brought it into build in December.
Mhm.
And one of the things that like we'd heard all this feedback that players wanted it, and we're really excited to get it out there. And one of the pieces of feedback that we actually ended up receiving was that players who truly wanted to stay with the legacy experience, that they
Mhm.
wanted a way to, preserve that. So we actually have a option in the game that we basically upgraded. So there's a toggle for Halo 3. What is it? Just
Mhm.
skins, I believe is what it's called here.
I
Actually,
believe so.
let me go directly actually into
Actually, yeah.
exactly where it
Take a look
is.
at the option right now.
You are? Okay.
Oh no,
Here.
sorry. I was gonna say it's available. Sorry, but I believe it just is Halo 3 skins. That's correct. Like because that was I think one of the more interesting points is
Yes.
obviously getting a chance to listen to obviously the Halo community is such an important part of our process. And when something like Halo Online comes up and it's such a consistent voice, it's cool to get a chance to go ahead and sync it in with that. But ensuring that people who just love Halo 3 out of the box and go ahead and jump into that visual experience and just go ahead and still maintain that is incredibly important to us.
Yep. Yeah, no, I mean the toggle, I actually have it up on my screen right now, is the new skins in Halo 3 toggle. And what we did is we basically just made it so that if you want to see the armor, the new armors, the weapon skins, vehicle skins, visor changes, you just have this set to enabled. And if you don't want to, you can just swap it to disabled, and you won't see any of the new content. So preserving that
Perfect.
legacy experience while also giving players the opportunity to play with Halo 3 in new and crazy ways. So I mean, you can fully mix and match these armors
Yeah.
and different content pieces with old and new. So it's
Yeah.
just it's an awesome new experience that players can have if they want.
Yeah, that I think is one of the I don't know, one of the most enjoyable parts of MCC for me for whatever reason is just even having that career and profile screen where you can go in and see your exact setup for every single game and see all the detail you've put into every single one. Like, my Spartan between Halo 2 versus Halo 5, pardon me, 4, look so drastically different from each other. I guess that's true for 5. I just can't reference it as easy as on my Xbox. Uh, and also, too, to everyone out there that's saying hello to my cat, I will repay him in pets from the internet shortly after. Worry not, your cries will not be unheard.
I was talking to you earlier. Like I need to put a perch right on this window out here
Yeah,
so that I can have Popeye and the different chickens just
please.
hop up right here. Oh,
Oh
it is
man,
snowing
please.
outside. Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing.
Are you joke? That is.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'm about to have an interesting run later this evening. Then that should be a good time. Alrighty. So also too, as long as we're on the subject, obviously Halo 3 has a ton of new armor and stuff coming, and weapon skins and a vehicle skin coming with it in this season pass. But there's also Halo Reach that's been getting some new stuff in it as well. Uh,
Yes, it is.
to the folks out there that have been paying attention to what we've been working on releasing, been seeing what the pub team has been saying, about one particular acronym, and that's GRD. If we go ahead and take a look at Tyler's screen right now and see really quickly what's going on in game, we can see here we got GRD. So GRD is going to be here finally after all of these years in Halo Reach as a part of this season.
Yep. Yeah, no, this has been one of the like I mean, I've only been on the community team for a couple of years. And back in the day, like when we were listening to feedback of what players wanted, like Halo Reach was one,
Yep.
and GRD also was one. Like as
Yeah.
soon as they realized that Halo Reach was coming into MCC, that was probably one of the top pieces of feedback. So
Yeah.
we went they went, dug through all of the files, found a handful of pieces that, it had been started to be worked on but wasn't fully fleshed out, and they took the time and worked with our partners and got it all set up, and we now have GRD.
So actually, really quickly, while we're on the subject as well, I see some folks in chat just saying, like, there's obviously some hype for GRD, but elevator pitch for people that don't know the origins of this helmet. How did this helmet come to be? Why is this such an interesting move for us to go ahead and put in?
So GRD was originally a piece of a marketing material. I believe it was in who was it? IGN's. It was a article. I can't remember exactly what publication it was, but it was something that was shown off. And then never, like, it wasn't in game, and people for the longest time were like, where's this awesome, amazing thing that you guys made? Why isn't it in game? And they did a handful of updates, a handful of patches, stuff like that, and it still never came. So there was just a lot of community folks that were talking about it. Like, all the lore was built up about it in the community. People were discussing, what theorizing and all that stuff, and it's just something that people really, really wanted. And I mean, I'm happy. It is finally here.
Yep. Honestly, it's really cool to see it. Now, thanks to everyone in chat letting us gush about this a little bit. It's fun to get a chance to go ahead and really check this out. But I think also, too, is that's not all that we're adding into Reach. If we go ahead and actually take a quick look over at my screen, we can get a look at exactly what Tyler's sporting right here. Tyler, you're the Mr. Chief right now.
Yes, I am.
This is brand new. This is just being added in and was created new for just this season. Isn't that correct?
Yes, it was. So I mean, part of the season we've got these two helmets. There's also a handful of updates for armor as well. But anybody who has been a part of Halo since the dawn of time knows about Mr. Chief. So it is. I mean, Frankie. Everybody knows who Frankie is.
Yep.
And like, he used to pen blogs, work in the forums, do all sorts of stuff. Like, he's been a voice of Halo for a very, very long time, and this has always been his little signature. So it's a nice little nod.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I think, especially me as someone who remembers reading those early blog posts about Reach and about Halo 3 and stuff, and seeing how much Mr. Chief was around there, like, it's just, I don't know, it's burned into my brain at this point, for better or for better.
Yeah, no, I'm there is a certain piece of material that I can't talk about just quite yet, but players will see in the coming days. That gives it its glorious justice that I'm very excited to see come out. So
interesting. I'm very looking forward to that. It should be a pretty good time. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. We've obviously spent a decent amount of time here talking at you guys. We've got season 5 on the way, but you guys have made notice the word playdate up there in the top of that stream. I think it's probably about time that maybe Tyler and I jump into a few rounds with you guys in the community while we maybe talk a little bit more. I'm gonna bug Tyler a little bit more about this stuff while we're playing games, but we're gonna go ahead and jump in and do some playdates. So we're gonna start off, I think, in big team battle.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm going into it right now. We're gonna do, what is it? 8v8. We will select all of the games, and we will go ahead and do every option that is in there.
Perfect.
And we're searching.
Alrighty, so we're playing across all titles, big team battle. Everyone feel the jump on in. Also, too, as a note, you guys have given us plenty of feedback that you guys would love for these playdates to last longer. That has been heard. So as a heads up, today, the focus of the show, to be honest with you, is we're out here to kind of drop some news for you guys to show you a little bit more about MCC Season 5. And then we're going to go ahead and start jumping in to do a bigger, longer play date just next week. So if today the show feels like it ends up going a little quick, or you wish you'd had a little bit more time to play with us or spend with us, which we appreciate, then we'll obviously be going to set that up just next week. So that will be something we talk about here shortly on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and everything. But just as a heads up, we definitely have heard you guys when you say you want these playdates to last longer. So I'm going to bug Tyler some questions about this stuff. But if you guys have any questions as well, feel free to let us know in chat. I'll see if I can go ahead and pull some stuff.
Talking and playing and slaying is very hard. So I'm going to do the best.
That's completely fine. I am no Summit 1G. I think Tyler, someone equated you to Tim the Tatman earlier, which I would take as a compliment if I were you. Believe me.
Wait, what?
Tim is that? It's a big deal. We just got to get you 2 full sleeves of tattoos. That's all. Easy stuff.
Yeah, I'll get the face ones first. That'll put me on that.
Nice and easy. Yeah, big spider web across the top of your head. All right, I'm gonna follow you around a little bit while I bug you. But so with obviously, I don't know. I gotta say, one of the more interesting parts of this process has been watching the Halo Online stuff for me. Like that's a project that was like a was it like a Russian development team or?
So it's I actually wasn't a part of the pub team. Oh God, when they were doing the full development of it. So I was more exposed to Halo Wars 2.
Yeah.
At that time, but I know it was a project that was fully stood up. It get canceled.
Yeah.
So it happens. But it definitely was something that landed on the radar for a lot of people. And I mean, 'cause what was it? It was going to be one of the first PC Halo games in a very, very long time. So it definitely was a project that a lot of people had a lot of hype for.
Yeah.
Especially after it took off amongst the community. And, you know, I mean, there are full-fledged maps, there's everything. So that was built, I believe it was based on the Halo 3 engine itself.
Yeah.
And I mean, it seemed like for coming over to MCC, there's a lot of stuff that players wanted that we've been investigating, that we're talking about and stuff like that. But we're definitely excited to get the new armor sets over into MCC and see how players like them in game and see what they do with them.
Yeah, we got a question from someone that was about what was one of the more interesting or funny parts of working on this season. Any anecdotes from behind the scenes?
Hey, what is the funniest moment? I have one. I can't fully talk about it, but there's
like most game development stories.
Yeah. I mean, most of it is a little behind the scenes stuff, but I definitely think just seeing how the publishing team has been. I mean, they've been going heads down. Like as everybody knows, the entire studio is pretty much working from home.
Yeah.
So seeing people collectively working together and getting a lot of the content that, you know, like we didn't know if we were going to be able to do certain things, and you know, being able to bring the Halo Online armors into game, and you know, really just forging that process in a very difficult time. And you know, to me, they're hitting it out of the park. So yeah, it's one of those awesome things to watch and see.
Yeah, actually, we're getting some questions and feedback about, I think it looks like additions of these items to other games, if possible, or about just in general, like adding stuff to different titles. Is there like probably Halo Waypoint would be the best place for us to catalog that stuff. Would that be?
Yeah, no. So we have a couple of feedback threads. If you go into the game forums and go to Master Chief Collection, we actually have pinned feedback threads that are over there. I do need to update them. They're a little old. This month has been a little busy.
Yeah.
But you go over into the feedback forums pinned post in MCC's game forum, and if you leave your content or your feedback there, we'll be able to go ahead and pass it along to the dev team. So I mean, at the end of pretty much every month, go through and take a lot of that stuff and pass it along to the development team and go from there.
Let's see, and
I wish I had a DMR.
Oh man, I went and got myself killed. I gotta say, like, this is one of those maps where the DMR and I just become the best of friends. Oh, there's another one here. Thank you.
Like I said, playing and talking is hard. So I'm telling you, like, okay, which do I prioritize? And I figure people want to hear the talking. So
yeah, I'm with you on that. It's tough too because like I usually I don't know, I'm used to playing with like having John out here who's just like his shoulders are aching after the game because he's carrying us so much, but it's still a nice thing to have on your team, you know?
Yep. And it also didn't help that I didn't have my bumper jumper set up, so I just fixed that. Learning a new control scheme, playing a game, and trying to talk. That's yeah. Definitely don't recommend that.
Yeah. Let's see, will there be any? I don't believe this is the case, but just to double check. Shoot, I missed the name. Let's see here. Revan17 asks if there's any new Forge items for Halo 4, I think it was, or just Forge items in general.
Yeah, for this update, no. So for this, the one that's coming this week, we have pretty much it's focused on the rollout of season 5. So there is going to be a game update. It's going to have a couple of bug fixes in it, but its primary purpose was to add in the update to the toggle for Halo 3.
Actually, too, in that same regard, Soulburn asks, so does the Halo 3 toggle restore the original Spartan tech suit as well?
At this time, no, it does not. So I am talking with the team because we have heard that feedback just to figure out the technical details behind it. So I know that to get the armors to work in game, there have been some updates that needed, but I've got to figure out and talk with them about what all that means. So once we have that information, or I have that information, I'll be able to share some news with folks.
All right, perfect. There's some really good questions coming through so far, so I want to make sure we if even not in our particular round, spend as much time with our community as we can. Let's see here. There's questions about a couple things that I'm pretty sure to quickly address these. Tyler, please, as always, correct me if I'm wrong. There's nothing in regards to anything Halo 5 or Halo Infinite for us to talk about today.
Nope.
Or anything, I think, specific to any one platform. We're getting questions about Series X improvements, which we always want to hear your guys' feedback on. But I don't believe we have anything to discuss on that topic today.
Nope, not as of yet. So this is definitely MCC specific for now. But I know that we've heard feedback around players wanting different options for what is it? It is the field of view option on the Xbox One consoles for over 120 frames.
I believe so. Yeah, that exact question I think is what I just saw.
Yep. So we've got we are having internal discussions about it, but we just don't have anything to share about it just quite yet. So
all right. But all good questions. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All the armor in the game. Season 5 Twitter trailer had an armor set that isn't currently in game. Is the game update going to ship a few content surprises? That's a good question, actually. Tyler, do you know?
I still have to review the full patch notes, so I do not know off the top of my head if there's any additional ones that are going in. So I will know that more as soon as I get through those.
Let's see. Ooh, also, are there any plans on adding more ranked playlists like SWAT?
I know that the team has talked about a handful of different options that they've been doing for rotational rank playlists, so there's definitely room for various playlists and stuff like that to come in, but we've got to it is up to the development team on what they want to rotate in and rotate out, and right now we've got a schedule for that built out for very specific ones. But I mean, if there's a certain playlist that you want to see rotated in, definitely utilize that feedback thread of which ones you want to see, and I will pass it along. And you never know, I mean, there may be a world where that stuff comes in.
Ooh, some interesting nameplate ideas as well.
Oh, I want to hear these. I want to hear these.
Someone mentioned one for the 405th. Pretty neat idea. Oh geez, we got a flag to get our hands back on.
Yeah, I definitely made the mistake of just dropping down on top of 5 people. I really recommend not doing that.
It was hitting a point where I was honestly trying to just focus on like body blocking the flag out as I was asking you questions, because at most probably both of us are playing at like half a capacity, trying to talk around the same time.
I don't know if I was even half capacity. I was just like, wait, like going through my mind, I was like, what is the right answer for this? I don't remember. Like digging, like the amount of random things and questions and stuff like that I end up talking with the pub team about and trying to dive in and read documentation and have interviews and stuff like that. Trying to fully recall like the topic, one of the topics that you asked me. Yeah. Wait, I have to go all the way back like 3-4 years back in my brain. Like, what was that we discussed? So
yeah, I know how that goes. I always rely on my notebook a little bit more than I care to admit. Here, actually, let's pause for 1 second out of the matchmaking queue so we can give folks a chance to go ahead and join in. We'll do a quick countdown to let you guys know when we're going to go ahead and hop in. So let's on 1, I'm going to count down from 5. And let's go ahead and dive on in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right, everyone. And to answer a question as well that I saw briefly earlier, yes, if you get into a game with us, you're going to win that Ice Unicorn nameplate as well. Again, you guys have mentioned to us that you'd like, obviously more opportunities to jump into more games with us. That is feedback that I've absolutely taken to heart. So the next play date is one that I'm going to plan on extending further past just the average hour. But today we're looking mostly just to kind of like give an introductory look at some of this stuff in MCC Season 5 at the top of the show. And now we just get a chance to bug Tyler since he's the one that hangs out with Pub Team all day.
I actually need to. We granted the unlocks for the nameplates, I believe, as part of this. So I think I actually have one of the nameplates for next season that I can equip and show off for like 2 days early and not get banned.
I wouldn't be the one to ban you. Sam, please don't ban him right away. Anyway, the second I got my 3-4-3-1, it's just like I just can't let that one go.
I know when I got the 1171, like it's so dope. So I had to throw that one on. But let me see. Can I change it from in game? No, I got to do it. I got to do it outside of game.
Sam, ban Tyler, please. No, I just asked for that not to happen.
Oh God, wait.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna. You know what, man? This guy got into the Goshawk first. I'm gonna respect his hustle.
Let's go try and run somebody over. That sounds like a good idea.
Come on, G81. I'm counting on you. Oh,
hey,
oh no.
Let's go this way.
Okay, you guys. Yeah, I would fully recommend going the other direction.
Grenades. We got him. Okay, we got the Goss. It's on fire, but we have the Goss.
We're getting a question actually about the Archophobia skull, but I'm not sure if we have any new information about that right now. The Halo 3 one.
That's a tank.
Oh. Let's see, where are you at? Oh, I see your X. Never mind.
Yep.
Let's see here.
What else? What do we got? What do we got going on for this season? So, I love this background. It's so pretty. Like this is probably one of the coolest like skybox in Reach.
I love Reach maps. I don't know. Although it's kind of fun to be out here with the GRD helmet on.
Yeah, dude, it is so cool to see it in game finally.
It just dawned on me. Like,
people are probably going to be looking at us like you're hackers. Why do you?
I need help. I need help. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I can only click so many heads in a row.
Oh God, that's a needle rifle.
Reach maps are the best. I'm a big fan of the Reach maps, honestly. Like as someone who predominantly focuses on like precision weapons like the DMR and snipers. Oh, yeah. Reach maps hit me right here. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to also play and not get murdered. I have to represent myself somewhat decently out here. Let's see. Yes, we get a lot of feedback about Halo 5 and PC in general. Know that it's heard. Know that the team obviously has a lot to discuss, and that is one of the topics that does get discussed. So we got nothing to reveal right now, but please know that we hear you guys.
Yep, it's the feedback as well also evolves over the years. So, I mean, it's one of those things where things can change. So I mean, we ended up bringing Reach into MCC because there was enough people talking about stuff and wanting, and you never know. So nothing to share, but sharing your feedback and what you want is always something we love to hear. So
yeah, without a doubt.
Well, dude, stop spawn camping me, you jerk.
See, where are you at? I'll see if I can help you out. I don't know what it is, but today me and the DM are
back up on the hill, and I can see him.
All right, ready? I'm swapping by to pick you up. Just kidding. Oh, we got a behind you.
Behind me? Well, let's go. Yep. I don't care. Okay, thank you for dropping the vehicle. I'm driving away. I'm trying. Nope.
Oh, nope. Damn. I mean, darn. Sorry.
That was hashtag nailed it.
Well, Halo 4. So questions about Halo 4 armor as well. I'm not actually sure. No word on anything Halo 4 related, but definitely good feedback for us to pass along.
Yeah. And for this season, we've got Halo 3 and Halo Reach are the two games with new armor additions and stuff like that. So we definitely have heard the feedback from players about other games and other titles and stuff like that they'd love to see. So we hear it.
Yeah. Well, Halo 2 season's a neat idea. It's definitely good feedback for us to pass along. Oh no, Tyler, right on your 6.
I went into their spawn.
I couldn't.
Hey, friends. Like I tried to give him a hug, and it didn't work out. Like, I don't know why he didn't want to hug me back.
I like to think of it as making him just really earn the nameplate, Soup Can Billy, what are you doing up there, man? Okay.
Wait, what? What just happened?
Let's see. Keyboard and mouse and controller. I think Tyler's using controller. I'm a keyboard and mouse man myself.
I can't use a keyboard to save my life. Like I misspell things when I type. So me trying to play a game, like, man, it is not my forte. So I was born and raised on the sticks. I refuse. And
oh no, Soup-Can Billy! Yes, it worked. Sorry, I was under some extreme duress there. I think is high. Yeah. All right, I'm getting some positive feedback from my teammates. I completely lost what I was saying. I'm so sorry. About to get crushed by a.
Okay. There's a sniper that is looking right into our spawn, and I think a Gauss cannon as well. So, oh no, there's another tank. They have another tank. That's what's shooting at us.
See, I see a lot of specific questions, I think, about playlists as well. I feel like Halo Waypoint. Oh boy, hello to the Scorpion tank. I feel like probably Waypoint would be the best place, just because in Twitch chat those tend to go by pretty quick. But if they're written down in a place like Waypoint, or if you want to even tweet them, you know, at 343 Postums is a good place to start.
Yep. Yeah. No, we have the pinned feedback threads that players can leave the specific feedback that they have. So go through that, tally it up, and pass it over to the team so that they're aware of stuff that's going on. But I mean, if you're looking for information, I know Sam Snickerdoodle maintains a weekly playlist update playlist, so you can see what historically has been there, what's rotating in, and stuff like that. So we've got a lot of information that's pinned there. Oh, that's a rocket. Oh no. Oh, I made. Okay, I somehow survived, and I'm gonna die. Survive the rocket, die to the ghost. That's Halo.
Just another day.
Just another day. Oh, and there's a Gauss. Okay.
Halo Online maps. That's an interesting one. I know that obviously with this. Oh boy, that is a Gauss. Dang it! I wanted to at least get one kill with the Gauss. All right, let's see here.
Warthog, come back.
All right, I see a lot of very good questions about very specific playlists, which again, we 100% want to hear. Please don't stop asking them, but know that it's really a lot easier for us to make sure we catalog them if it's on a place like Halo Waypoint, or if you go ahead and even just tweet it at us. That's a great place to make sure we can go ahead and catalog it. But please don't stop that feedback coming. Just know that if it's going by in Twitch chat, it can be kind of tough for us to catch up with. That's all.
Thank you, teammate. Oh my god, don't die.
I don't know what that guy was trying to pull, but ooh, there's two snipers.
I will be the first to admit that I am not very good at reach. So if we were watching my gameplay, it's not prime. It's not prime.
I am. I'm a fan. I don't know. I'm not bothered by Bloom. I like Sprint. I know that puts me at odds with a great many, but let's see here. Sorry, I just saw one more. No updates on co-op at this moment as well either. I see a lot of people asking about that. Know that again too. It's a topic we hear you guys bring up, so it's definitely one we do as well. But
yeah, no, we don't have any updates on that right now. I think. Oh, I'd have to take a look back at the last dev blog. So if you haven't taken a look at the most recent dev blog from last month, we are in January. Time is a blur sometimes. So no, if you look at December's end of year update, we did a state of the game with Farney, who is the lead producer on MCC Project, and he actually goes into detail each month about the various features that we're currently working on, what their status is, all that stuff.
Nice.
So
okay.
Things you have questions about, you can definitely check those out, and you'll be able to find everything that we've talked about the game's features, current work that we're doing, and stuff like that. So.
Perfect. And actually, in that same regard, I see some questions about custom game browsers, stuff like that. All that would be addressed in a place like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are still working on custom game browser. We have a ton of features that we have discussed in the development blogs and stuff like that. I know a handful of months back we shared off like preview screenshots, so it was not like that was a mock-up of what the tool was look like. That was not in game. A lot of people mistakenly thought it was already in game, and they're like, "Well, where is it?" But we're actively working on it. So those big core features are things that we are going to end up flighting. So we also do a Friday development and flighting update where players can learn about, each week, every single Friday, go in and we talk about, hey, if we have flighting news, this is the latest on flighting news. This is what's going to be in flight. This is when flights are happening and stuff like that, as well as new updates on various pieces of development that the team is working on. So it's a great spot each Friday that people can stay up to date and have the know-how of exactly what's going on in the world of development and flighting for MCC.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. That's every single weekend. We go ahead and tweet it out and let the world know. But yeah, that's a great place. And also, too, for those of you that want to go ahead and maybe see what we've been up to historically, we've also got a bunch of them all threaded in there as well. So there's a good chance to go ahead and check out and see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's we started it last year, so I mean, you've got just a little bit of reading to do if you want. So,
oh boy.
Yeah, no, they're a fun piece that we do every single week. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of Fridays that we've missed, weeks that we've had light news and stuff like that, so they didn't have a ton of content in them. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain ones that we've done where if we've got really cool things to show off, and we just dropped a blog or something like that, we'll go in and we'll drop images in. Like we've shown off a couple of new things in there as well. So if you're looking for in-game screenshots and content and stuff like that, sometimes that appears on Fridays. So.
I'm saying, or is space not the way to go up in the... I think I locked my altitude. Never mind. Am I crazy? I can't fly. I don't know how to fly. I lost all my flight muscles. Okay, 715. Please help me out here. Please be the real expert. Also, I saw briefly a name I've not seen in a while. The one old DJ Blue PDX is in here.
Buddy.
Former Mixer partner. Good to see you, sir. A lot of good names in here. I think I saw an Uber Nick as well. Tons of great names. This is awesome. Thank you too to everyone who's shown up. We obviously love getting a chance to go ahead and just spend time with the community. Streaming is pretty valuable for that, and so getting a chance to come out here and watch a gigantic wreckage pile fall down in front of me is a good place to start. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for the questions as well. We obviously appreciate getting a chance to do this, but it's nothing without having you guys around with us, so much appreciated. Let's see.
Oh, this guy is. Oh, he's got rockets.
I looked away for a second and I got messed up.
I've got like the, what is it? It's Plasma Caster, I think is what it's called. Yeah, the Plasma Caster and rockets. And yeah, no, I did not win.
Is that? I think I ended up in the, I guess the tail end of that, because I walked right into one of those Plasma Caster shots and didn't even realize it. I was none the wiser until I was dead, which is probably the goal for someone trying to use that, but still. Oh, the Spartan laser just hurts. Do I not have a cannon?
Looks like that hurt.
I learned something new about Reach today. I didn't realize your tank's cannon could actually get blown off.
Oh yeah, I remember.
TIL.
I remember the first time that happened. I was very confused. Oh, he just sniped my rocket out of the sky. Oh.
Are they still camping up on the top of the roof in their base?
There's a couple guys on the top of their base, and we cleared off the platform through teleporter, but I mean they keep coming through. So I jumped off. I was trying to rocket some guys off in the distance, and then I got sniped. Oh god, that's a shotgun through. 10 out of 10. Recommend not going through that teleporter. It's not a good time.
ZR, I'm sorry for stealing your shotgun, but at the same time, I'm not. Oh, get out!
Leave.
We'll never speak of that again. Okay. All right. Let's see. Would there be an option to use weapon skins in the campaign? That's an interesting one.
We talked about that one previously. Okay. Wow. Okay. I walked in the wrong corner. So we've talked about it previously. Like, it's definitely something that we've heard. We initially tried to do it, and there were quite a bit of unique issues that popped up. So it wasn't something that we were like, okay, we should release this and this should go to the public. Like there were some clear issues when we did that first implementation of it. So,
yeah.
And there's a lot of. It's something we would like to do. I believe I interviewed Dana from the pub team, and we talked at like a decent length about it specifically. So I can't remember what month that was. I think it was 3 months ago we talked about it, maybe.
Okay.
We talked about the campaign skins and stuff like that. But if you take a look at the MCC development blogs, like we dove into it a little bit in one of the design interview sections. So, but it's something we want to do. It's just when we went to go do it, like there was quite a few technical issues as to why it didn't happen. So.
Fair enough. Oh boy. looking at chat getting shredded. The second I get a rocket, I'm gonna stop picking. First of all, to everyone in my game, I'm gonna stop picking up heavies for a little bit. Clearly, I'm robbing the team of capabilities. Let's see here. Forge tools. I see some questions about Forge tools. This one's specific to Halo Online. I don't think we have any news on Forge stuff right now for this update or coming anytime soon, but definitely feedback we want to hear.
Yeah, no, I mean, like we've done the previous storage updates and stuff like that. I believe there's, I mean, I can't confirm anything because I don't remember when the conversation was had. But it is we actively talk, like the team comes up with different ideas and here's the feedback and stuff like that, and they come up with different things that they would like to do. As soon as we have concrete, hey, we're actively going to go do this, we will. I mean, we usually end up sharing it out in development blogs or the Friday dev updates and stuff like that. Of like, this is something coming down the pipe.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, right now I don't have anything that I can share about future Forge updates and stuff like that.
Oh, actually, can you pull us out one more time really quickly so we can give the folks at home? But duly noted, super fair.
I mean, the team's always working on stuff, so that's one thing I will say.
Yeah,
we came back from vacation and it was just like heads down. We got a lot of stuff that we're working on across the board.
Yeah. So. Let's see here. Let's see a couple ones that I'm seeing go through really quickly while we queue. Actually, let's go ahead and queue really quickly again. I'm gonna count down from 3 this time. I hope you guys are paying attention. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're in the queue right now. Let's see a couple questions. I've seen this one. I know we addressed it, if even briefly, but talk about Xbox. I think it's Series X in this specific question about
120 FOV. Yep. Or sorry, 120 frames per second at the wider FOVs.
And then centered crosshair I've seen brought up a few times as well.
Yeah, no, I mean there's a lot of different PC features that we want to bring down from PC to console. So last year when we did an update, we brought in we had brought in the wider FOV for the newer Series S and Series X. One of the caveats is that it was like there were some issues that like technical issues in terms of running it at the higher frame rates, and there was a reason why it wasn't enabled. So we're working through getting some of those fixed. I know there's no promises it is going to happen, but the team is discussing different ways that they can do a handful of things. So we've heard we've heard the feedback, so they're exploring on their end. But
it's time for Andy to get humbled in Halo 2.
Oh, this is my game. I grew up on CE, but it was only LANs.
Yeah.
Halo 2, like I went all out. I got a Xbox. I got Xbox Live. Specifically to play Halo 2 and all that stuff. And I mean, I won't say.
I spent a decent amount of time on CE. 2 for whatever reason went past me in the multiplayer stance, but boy, I gotta say 3 and I spent inordinate amount of times together, mostly just because it was also just such a good like LAN game. Like I still remember those System Link parties at like my friend's house in his basement where we'd just bring in over our CRT TVs and pile in just as much gear as we can into our backpacks that are freshly emptied of books.
Crap.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, chat. I apologize. I was paying attention.
I was trying to rocket the flag and I missed. I didn't lead it the way I needed to.
Oh, that's a... Boy, it's a phrase I've not heard in a long time. Actually, here's an interesting, more of a philosophical one. Hawk with 2 H's and K's asks, would you consider implementing community custom armor, like with a community poll? I think that's an interesting one that we could like.
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah, it's a super interesting thought, honestly. Like, I don't think we could. I certainly don't feel comfortable speaking on behalf of the pub team, but I gotta say that's a really interesting thought. It's a neat idea.
I know with. Okay, so don't look this way when I'm talking. Look this way. I think honestly with modding, there's a lot of capabilities that players can take into their own hand. I mean, in terms of an official capacity, like there's nothing that I'm aware of, and that I can't really talk about. But it is. I mean, I could see modding is like a lot of different ways that players can like get a lot of the content that they want into the game, and a lot of things that are amazing that you can do. So I mean, PC opens up an entire new world for Halo, and I think that, you know, I mean, if there's something you want to do, you can make it happen with modding. And I mean, I know we've discussed a lot about modding at the studio, and in terms of like with the pub team, and we've done like a modding blog previously. We've got a couple different things that we talked to. I'm working on a standalone blog for something in the future that will hopefully talk about a lot of things and hopefully answer some questions that are like that. So more to come in the future. That's what I can say. So I can't like more to come.
A lot of questions about old maps and stuff like that. I'll admit I got nothing. Unfortunately, we don't have any information on that. So I'm not sure about any maps specific or announcements rather specific to maps, but yeah, good ones to know.
Not just quite yet.
I just occupying. How am I not on the bottom of the scoreboard? My goodness.
I don't. Where am I on the scoreboard? Oh.
Probably above me.
Oh, it's because we're flag. I was like, I know I've been killing people.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know I've not been killing people.
The flag. I'm just killing everyone. Like, I'm just standing up here looking like T squared with rockets and sniper. So.
See, team shuffle for custom games. That's an interesting idea. Not sure I've heard that one come up before. That's definitely one to pass along.
Oh, what? Take a look at the data and do a shuffle to try and rebalance.
Yeah, I think this one was worded that, like, I interpreted as just like if you're running the custom games with friends, just like everyone lands on you know, a random team.
Yeah, no, I think that's a cool idea.
Interesting, neat idea though. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Custom games browser was addressed earlier. That's one that they've definitely been talking about in the development updates as well.
Scope. He took away my T squared.
Let's see. And since this one's coming up a lot, specifically we're being asked about Halo 5 landing on PC. We got no news, unfortunately, to announce on that side. So,
nope.
When we do, believe you me, we'll definitely talk about it a lot. But, or if we do, rather, believe you me, we'll talk about it a lot. But I think right now we got nothing on the docket today in today's show. Did those stalactites always have the ability to fall? Oh my gosh, I can't even land a shot. I am doing so bad.
Oh, I killed myself. Take my Banshee.
I don't know where I'm being shot at from exactly, but
oh, that's right. I've got. So it's funny. I used to play as Green Thumb back in the day for Halo 2, but as soon as Halo 3 came out, I played Bumper Jumper.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I gotta say, Bumper Jumper was one that I pretty immediately took to. Wait, are we? Oh, darn. I made myself a little too obvious there. Picked up a double kill before I got knocked down. All right.
Yeah, no, I used to do all the BXR, BXB. Double shot. Wasn't the best at it, but could in a pinch.
Yeah.
So,
getting a lot of questions about elites. Nothing on that side right now to announce at the moment.
No, there's nothing I can really talk about or announce, I should say. No news as of yet. So yeah, no, I mean, I think if people are searching for like breaking news, like the best, that guy no scope my face off, and because I deserved it. Yeah, I mean, if people are looking for like latest breaking news, like definitely want to check out the MCC monthly development blogs. We do the Friday dev and flatting updates. I mean, pretty much anything that comes out of the main Halo account on Twitter. We have as soon as it drops there, it'll spread over to Reddit. We've got stuff that we post as well over in the Halo Discord. Like there's a lot of places to get like latest breaking news. So, but yeah, no, those are all. Oh God, don't get killed by a needler and a plasma rifle. I killed myself. That was smart. That was really, really smart. I shot the floor with a rocket. Like, that was a good decision, Andy.
Been known to happen. I mean, you don't know until you try, I think is.
Oh, you're not taking my flag, sir. I'm not allowing it. Not today.
I'm just gonna try and
Yeah. I mean, like it for latest breaking news and stuff like that. Definitely want to tune into the core social channels for Halo. You know,
yeah, when we have information, we definitely let the world know there.
the questions that people have about season 5. So I can definitely go into questions about those.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here.
Like
Pocket rocket. Hey, rude. All right, I'm just trying to deny some area. All right, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for questions I think specific to season 5 as well. Obviously, there's a lot of people that have specific questions about platforms, about playlists they want to see, about individual pieces of armor per title, different maps and everything. And believe me, they're all heard. But in Twitch chat, I think also too, they just have a propensity to move by pretty quick.
Yep.
And also too, we've got a lot of information on season 5 today too. So I'll be keeping an eye out for those as well. Any seasonal community events?
Do we have? I mean, I don't know when.
I was gonna say there are seasonal challenges, right?
Yeah, no, we got there's 12 times seasonal challenges. So there's going to be a blog that drops on I believe Wednesday when the season goes live. I have details of the 4 in there that are going to be customization pieces. Here, like I can actually let me do this real quick. Let me open my PC over here. I'm gonna hide this away from me. Oh no, I can't do that. Never mind.
We can dream.
Yeah, no, there's 12 in total for seasonal time challenges. 4 of them are going to be offering various customization items like nameplate skins, weapon skins, vehicle skins, stuff like that.
Nice.
But we've got we've got hazard pay. We've got the green? Is it Spartan 117 or Green 117? For the battle rifle. We've got the Mr. Chief nameplate. And then there is one more. What is it off the top of my head? I can't remember it off the top of my head. Like I said, this is why I whiteboard and why I have lists and stuff like that.
I am, as someone who's perpetually a fan. Oh no, the revenge. Sorry, I thought I was sneaking up on a Wraith that definitely knew I was there. I think is the safe way to assess that. Let's see here.
Oh, I got the 2 vehicles. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want to no-scope you. Where are you? You're gonna come over here, aren't you? There's a banshee that really doesn't like me. Got him. Oh, in Halo 2, it's like my favorite thing. You could look at something, lock on, and then if you look away, you can, like, while it's still staying locked on, you can wrap it around stuff.
Ooh. I'm trying to get this guy's sniper rifle. It's still on the ground. I mean, no one come after this guy's sniper rifle, please.
Oh, that guy came up behind me. Yeah.
What's your icon again? Like that.
My icon is, what is it? It's I don't know. It's the little soul.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the little soul. So it's the same one I've had like just forever. Like I always forget the colors and always change up the colors, but I've had this is the icon that I've had since Halo 2. So I used to play with one of my really good friends, Karma, not K to the Arma. I did not know him. It was just oh god, come on. No, I messed it up. He and I used to play all the time, and he had the skulls and crossbones, and I had the soul. So for the longest, the first tattoo I wanted to do. So if I'm going to go that route, and people say that I remind them of Tim the Tatman, like I'd probably go with those as the 2 starting ones. I'll save the spiderwebbed head for a little later.
There you go. Yeah, that's a nice second tattoo, I hear.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is the same icon I've had forever. So I originally wanted to get it all tattooed on my shoulder and stuff like that. Have his as my left shoulder, have mine as my right shoulder. Oh, come on.
That's rad, man. That's a really good idea, I gotta say.
I survived. Yeah.
God, there's like so many tricky spots you can go in this map. I kind of love it.
Yeah, I remember for the longest time taking the Banshee and going up to where the big drum is in the sky, and just sitting up there and just sniping forever and ever. It's like there's our flag guy. I guess I'll go help him. No, he's actually doesn't need it.
I should not have won that with the one.
Yeah, so we got seasonal time challenges and stuff like that are going on. We also have for the month of February, we've got Black History Month, and then for the month of March we have Women's History Month that will have unique nameplates that players can unlock. So for those two, you literally just have to hop in game, play, and you'll go ahead and get it granted out. So the seasonal time challenges and stuff like that, you have to do a little bit of work to get. So
yeah.
My favorite by far across all of them is the have to pay. So.
That was the one, as I remember when we were kind of reviewing the early stuff that was in this season. I remember seeing, and I won't spoil it because it's just around the corner, but the unlock criteria for the hazard pay mongoose is pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty darn good. You'll see people with it and definitely have a respect for exactly the story it tells on their mongoose. I don't know why I'm doing this without anyone in my mongoose. I'm gonna head back to base and see if I can get some help.
I'm trying for the Wraith. Oh yes, I got him. Okay. All right, where is that? Where's the flag? Where'd he go with it? It was out here. Okay. Oh no, he's trying to go up. Okay.
Is he going behind the base?
Oh, I don't know. They got him. That's all that matters to me.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm right behind you. I'm coming up on your 6 with a warthog.
Here, let me pop. I'm gonna hop in passenger with a sniper. We're gonna.
Oh, even better. Oh no, I just might have hung you out to dry. I mean, I soaked a bullet for you. Darn it, I didn't.
We tried.
Obviously, getting into a warthog with Andy is maybe not the best idea in the world. This is not going so good. All right, let's see here. We got 10 seconds left on this one. Mongoose. I see some questions about the mongoose. Yes, there is a. Do we have a Unisheck in here? Oh man, he's gonna know how bad we are at this. Don't look at the. I can't cover up my scoreboard right now.
Come back us,
John.
It's really
please
hard to play and talk.
Please don't judge us for how bad we are. Oh my, it's not good. Okay, we are right at 3, which is the tail end of the stream. We could maybe do one more game. I think. Tyler, what do you think? You have time? I know you got a pretty tough meeting schedule as well.
Ooh, yeah, actually, that just reminded me. I do actually have a meeting that I'm like 2 minutes late to.
Okay, no problem then. I'll tell you what. To everyone today, again, thank you guys for taking the time to join us. The purpose of today's show is mostly to go ahead and just take a look at all the stuff coming in season 5 that we were able to unlock a little bit. You see it in game. Tease you guys with a mongoose skin. I'm just telling you, it's going to be pretty good time to unlock. I see a ton of questions in chat again, so remember, please know we definitely see you guys. Questions about Xbox Series X, questions about specific armor customization pieces, be they for Elite, for a specific game, for a map or anything. We love hearing that stuff. We want to know what you guys are thinking. So if you could do us a favor, Halo Waypoint is a great place to drop it. We can catalog it. The entire team takes a look at that. It's important to all of us. And of course, Tyler, you're out on Twitter. Where can the nice people find you if they want to go ahead and throw an idea your way?
Yeah, no, if you at 343 Postums. So
nice and easy. So there it is, everyone. Thank you a ton for spending some time with us today. Obviously, again, just as a note, we know you guys want to have longer play dates, more chances to get those Ice Unicorn nameplates. So duly noted. We've got another one that'll be coming up here in about a week or so. So slight teaser on the schedule, I suppose. But that one will be just play date. That'll just be hanging out with you guys in the community and playing. So we'll shout that one from the rooftops just as soon as we have any news. But otherwise, to all you guys that dropped by to hang out, meeting canceled, we wish. To all you guys that dropped by to hang out, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Hope you're all staying safe out there. Continue to take care of each other, and we'll see you online.